All right, hitting start recording. All right. Well, guys, welcome back. First things I gotta ask, what do you guys remember?
We had a party chat, did some stuff, leveled up, and then we left Twilight's Rest and traveled for like 5 days, during which nothing happened, and then arrived in this, I guess, library. I thought it was a tavern, but okay. And we met this dude over here,
Um,
and yeah, he like he said two sentences to us, and then we ended the session.
yes. Um, anybody else got anything to say? Anything to add?
We came up with a party name.
No, we did not. We were
Kagami's
arguing.
Munchkins.
Nope. We were arguing over a party name.
Okay, so I'm guessing that there's nothing else you guys want to add. All right, so first things first. Yeah, sometimes sometimes you travel to a place and you don't run into anything. It's not like, bandits are fucking rampant. Sometimes the path is clear. Also, at the end of the day, Jaw DC'd.
Yeah, I kind of figured he had something to say, and was wondering why I wasn't speaking up. So that makes sense. I'm not surprised at all by this.
Yeah.
This was fully
That's fine.
expected.
Is his Wi-Fi like worse than Cox or something?
He's been having computer issues.
Hmm.
But I'll just continue with what I was gonna say anyway. But yeah, you're traveling with Claire. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not doing a random encounter while Claire's there. It's kind of a waste of everybody's time.
What's Claire again?
Bro.
Are you serious?
No. No.
My computer did it. My computer.
Your computer did the thing. It's fine. All I really said was, I'm not doing any bandit encounters while you're traveling with Claire. It's a waste of my time and waste of your time.
It's not gonna get us low, so.
Exactly. I don't work off XP. So, did you have anything to say for the whole recap? Did you hear that?
I remember it.
Okay. Well, first things I gotta say is, I'm going to change the location of where we're starting back to the tavern. Not really going to change much. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay.
Going to a very specific point. So pretty much before you guys left the tavern, we're going back to that interaction.
Me when my DM retcons.
Hey, did you hear the words that came out of my mouth? This ain't retconning. Cause you guys got up and you left. Ain't nothing happened. So
Okay.
it is still part of that. Cause there's certain things that have changed. But I will say.
Certain things have changed.
Certain things have changed. Anyway. We're moving to this map.
So game paused.
Are you guys even loaded in yet? I mean,
I am.
Yeah, me too.
This is different from what I'm used to seeing.
yeah, it will be. Somewhat. So, as I was saying, pulls out scroll. Yes, the reason why it's different from what you're used to seeing is because you guys are in the capital. If you guys remember that, so you were in the capital.
Oh, that's
Aha.
right.
Oh, still a thing. So the reason
We
why
are
the
in the
tavern and stuff
capital.
looks different is because
Different tavern.
different area. I thought about reusing the same one as a bit, but it's not happening. It kind of pissed me off the more I thought about it. So yes, you guys at this current point in time, I just minimized that, my bad. This is directly after Candles hands over the mission note to Rika. And she immediately just said, of course, she wouldn't explain anything. And then she would look over towards the group and Claire. And at this note, you would see Claire kind of just walk over to the innkeeper and she would just talk to him. So,
Okay.
Can we hear what she's saying?
do you want to overhear what she's talking about instead of having the conversation that you're currently having?
My fault, DM. Go ahead and railroad us.
No, no,
It's okay.
no. This is not
Damn.
railroading.
I'm
This
messing
is
with
a
you. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
no. Do you want to do
Oh,
that?
do you want to or not?
Yeah,
No.
that's what I'm at. Okay. All right. Well, at this, Rika would just hand you over the paper and say, did Callie explain anything on why you're coming over here? At the very least? No?
She did not.
All right. And which one of you were looking for somebody?
Me.
You asked Rui about that, didn't you?
It's been 4 months, DM. I don't remember.
Answers yes.
Yes, he did.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, she told me to tell you, she needs more information than just a name. Like, if he has a last name, potential description, why he left, actually just anything. Because she's not finding anything with just a first name.
The only thing I can tell you is a last name. It's been years since I last seen him, so I have no idea what he looks like or what he would be doing or wearing.
I mean, you could describe, like, does he have black hair, odd colored hair, like odd color eyes, things like that? Any descriptive?
Candles kind of sits back, closes her eyes, and thinks for a moment. Black hair, brown eyes. I think he was about 5'7" when he left, but he was still growing, so he might be taller now.
Okay, well, that's a lot better to work with than, just giving Rui a first name. Kind of irritated about that, so she told me to relay that to you.
Yeah. Why do you think I've been having such a hard time finding him myself? Not much to go off of when you haven't seen the guy for 15 years, or however long it's been.
Kind of just rubs her chin, is just like, interesting. You ever bring this up to Callie?
I think I mentioned it once.
And I guess she didn't offer to help you or anything. That's odd, but all right.
She probably did, but it's really hard to find someone that's been missing for so long. And I don't think she's had any leads so far. The only thing I know is from a random trickster god that appeared in my dreams and wearing my face and told me that he's in the capital. I don't even know if that's true or not.
Wait, out of character. Were you informed it was a god? Or because I'm pretty sure you just hit him and just said it is what it is.
I just assumed he was a god considering he was standing next to another god.
Well,
Wait, dude,
yeah, there was that, but I'm pretty sure Candles herself doesn't know it was a trickster god.
Oh, okay, my fault then.
I mean, unless somebody can correct me on that.
Uncertain.
I
Uncertain?
thought I was told that at a certain point, but it might have been told out of character, and I just assumed it was in character.
You know
I
what?
have no idea.
It is what. All I can say is shrug. Rika will just say, a god gave you information. That's your only lead right now.
Yeah.
Okay. That absolutely doesn't help us. But that's fine. I need to take you guys to go see somebody specific anyway. You guys weren't told anything, so I guess let's just go.
Is Claire staying here?
Clara would still be talking to the barkeep or innkeeper.
Yeah, I was in character.
Go over and ask her.
I'm asking Rika.
Oh.
That
Oh,
question
that
was
was.
directed at Rika verbatim. Like, is Claire staying
Oh.
here? Is what I asked.
That's up to her. I mean, she can come if she wants. Probably has her own business to attend to.
Yeah, that's fair.
So at that, Rika will start walking towards the door. I'm guessing you guys follow.
Yeah, I follow.
Caius will notice Rika and Candles leaving, and he'll shout over to Claire. Hey, Claire, we're going with Rika. We'll catch you later.
Oh, okay. Don't get lost. And she kind of just turns around and then starts pointing at a map again, like while talking to the guy.
All right, and with that, Candles will follow Rika.
Okay.
Yeah, candles will follow Rika.
Rajan, do you do anything?
Caius will also follow Rika.
Rajan, do you do anything while this is happening?
No, I'm just listening, of being aware of my surroundings. If there's anything interesting happening, let me know.
Not currently.
Okay.
Okay. Similar to previously at the end of the session, Rico will pretty much lead you from one side of town to another. I will say the biggest thing to note is you would see Rajan, you would notice this because you're actively looking out. You'd see a few flyers for like some random event more in the common areas, but that's really it.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Now I'm going to take you to God. All right, come to this map.
It's a library.
Yes, a library.
An
All right.
abandoned library.
Yep, it is an abandoned library. All right, similar to before, Rika will take you to an abandoned library pretty much in the common district of the capital. You would just see that is an old broken down library with still a ton of books around, and it is very, very dusty. Looks like it hasn't been used in a good bit of years. And then obviously, like, she goes to the back, there's the whole visible door and blah, 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 and then we're back to where we are now. I'll keep it. So, the man in front of you, after he takes off his glasses and calls your group Serena's Little Project, calls your names one by one, and then he immediately points to Rika and says, I'm guessing this is the group that Serena's been having do a whole bunch of random things? She'd nod. And then he would point over towards the group and be like, which one of you is the leader?
I turn and look at Raijin.
Caius will point at Raijin.
Does Kagami say anything or step up? I would say it's Kagami.
Kagami would slowly put his hand up.
Okay, I push Kagami forward.
Oh. Okay. Kagami will stumble forward. Oh, I guess he can't walk. All right, no, I'm just playing. After pushing him forward and him raising his hand, he'd just be like, I am. And the guy in front of you will just ask, what do you know exactly? And Kagami will kind of just
shit about shit.
shrug and say, we kind of don't know anything of what's going on. And
Yeah,
the
you're gonna have to debrief us on everything.
guy in front of you kind of clicks his tongue and then stares at you and then heavy sighs. It's just like, Serena has you working and doing a whole bunch of things. I'm guessing she doesn't tell you anything because she doesn't tell anybody anything.
Caius will like suck his teeth at that comment.
And then
That's
Callie
normal.
is sending you on a whole bunch of things. And I'm guessing she's not giving you much.
We literally have no idea what's going on. We've been going from one odd job to another with no information in between. We've just done the thing, gone back to the person who told us to do the thing, and then they give us another thing to do. And that's literally how we've been rocking this entire time.
At that, you would just see him kind of like start tapping his finger on the desk, kind of look slightly irritated, and he'll just say, "Callie's okay. Do you at least know why Callie's sending you group of low rank adventurers on her random missions?"
No.
Probably because we have no strong connections to anything, and we have.
We're basically just like random peons doing
Oh, we're what is it? What is it called?
bait.
Not bait. It's the fodder. There we go. We're fodder.
That would make more sense for Serena, but not Callie. Okay. Can you at least tell me? Is she at least doing some of this stuff herself? Is she sending her own men?
We know that Serena's in the capital.
Okay. At that, he'll just say, "You know what? I." Okay. And he kind of just breathes in and breathes out. It's just like, of course, they're telling us what to do, not giving us any actual information. And he kind of just lays out a map.
Oh, also, Callie's disappeared and no one knows where she is right now.
Okay, so as he's laying out a map on the table, you see him standing up, and he kind of stops laying out a large map of what looks like the capital. And he slowly looks up towards you, and he's like, "What do you mean she disappeared?"
She went to go do something. She left like the entire guild in shambles. Like she left, disappeared, didn't tell anyone where she was going or what she was doing. Just saying that she had to leave to do something. And now Sarah is running around like a chicken with her head cut off, trying to run the guild. And I don't know, some dude almost charged me an entire gold piece for a beer, which I didn't really appreciate. But like, I don't know. I guess he's new and he doesn't do that. Anyway,
Okay,
point
wait.
is,
He puts
no
up
one
his
knows-
hand. Rika, do you know what the hell is going on with Callie? And she kind of shakes her head. And he's like, "All right. You know, we're just not gonna have. We just can't question it. Yeah, I'm just not going to question it. It's going to piss me off if I think about it too much.
I
All
have
right.
many questions.
Hopefully, we'll
Who
get
are you?
answers to them. Somebody who unfortunately works with both Serena and Callie.
Okay.
And your name is?
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Roland. Some people also call me a Silent Knight, but that doesn't really matter.
Sounds
Silent
ominous.
night.
It's more of a title I got with being with Lena, but it's whatever. Okay, so to what I originally was supposed to be giving you guys, and I'll point towards the map, which has 2 circles on it. One looks like a circle inside the city, and one looks like a circle outside the city. He would just say, "All right, what Serena has told me to look into," and he kind of looks away inside, is a weird cave near a forest that I guess some nobleman has closed off, and an auction hall, because for whatever reason, a group is trying to sell something dangerous, and we don't know which auction hall it's going to be at. Any information you guys would have on any of these?
Nope.
Kind of grasping at straws. Okay.
I mean, wait, maybe would I know? I mean, I'm from here.
No. I mean, you would. Okay. You would have knowledge that there are auctions that take place like pretty frequently, and there are a lot of auction halls. But like, new information is being presented. You don't really have anything to offer,
That's what it is.
fortunately.
It's just was wondering.
Okay. After, I guess, explaining that and just saying, yeah, we don't know what auction it's supposed to be at. We don't even know what we're looking for. I was just told, kind of rolls his eyes, I would know what I'm looking for.
That makes no sense. Who's running this organization?
Caiatus will start giggling. Oh my god, they treat everyone this way. That's crazy.
At the question of who's running this, he would look up and say, "This mission is Serena's. I was only told by Callie you'd be coming here. So it makes sense why nothing's being explained, because she likes to keep her secrets after all. For better or for worse. And as he starts to point towards the abandoned mine, you'd hear a loud muffled voice inside of from a door that's directly behind him. I want you all to roll a history check.
Oh, I might actually be good at these now.
Potentially.
It was
Okay.
who?
I rolled a 3.
History.
Guy just
Fuck.
rolled a 4.
Hell yeah.
Natural
I rolled a
natural
4.
19.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
There is one thing I'm going to send you real quick. I just need. Oh fuck! Is it in my notes? Goddamn. Okay. Yeah. Check your DMs. There's not a lot of information. It was kind of selective based on this. So as soon as you hear a loud muffle from a voice, behind the wall or behind the door, it would immediately burst open, and you would see a short girl with blue hair, and she would look like this. However, you guys failed your history check, so you don't know anything.
I ignored the lady.
That's completely fine. As soon as the door swings open, he immediately says, "Linlin, the queen. She spoke to me, and I know exactly what our next plan is." And she kind of walks over to the map and points to like a random ass street.
Linlin?
said-
Who the fuck is Linlin?
Do you say that in character or out of character?
Out of character.
Um,
That was out of character.
okay. She points to a random ass street and just says, "I'm gonna go hunt the pink demon." That's what the queen at least said. Something about some weird black figures hunting her. I don't really know, but it seemed interesting, so I think I want to go there. And she kind of just looks at him, and then she looks towards your group and be like, "Who are these guys? And why is Luna with them?" And she kind of looks and she's like, "Oh no, that's not Luna."
Kagami's
you?
Munchkins. Smile. I smile hard and say Kagami's Munchkins.
No.
At that, Rika kind of steps a bit back, and it's just like, "You guys are Kagami's Munchkins."
No. I just will interrupt. We
Who was Kagami's facial
we did not
reaction? What was
agree
Kagami's facial
on that
reaction?
name, and I sincerely believe that Kagami also hates that name, and he'll take a step and stand next to Kagami. We are literally just a group of ragtags plus Kagami, who is
Wait, am I? Why did you say like? Am I not like?
well, you're not a ragtag. You're like an echo. You're actually important. You mean something.
I mean, you guys are important too, aren't you? I mean, I think everybody.
I don't know. I'm just some old war chief that Luna chose as a paladin. Anyway, not important. We're a bunch of ragtags.
At that, you would just see the girl walk over to you as soon as you say Luna chose me as a paladin. She looks you up and down, is like, "Sis, Luna made you a paladin?"
Why does everyone say that?
And then she looks over towards Kagami, is like,
Sorry.
"Why'd you make him a paladin?" And Kagami kind of just like shrugs, and he's just like, "I can't answer that. I'm Kagami."
That's Kagami. That's not Luna.
I mean, he kind of looks like her.
Correct. I believe he's an Echo. Echo? Are you not? Is that what we established? Echo?
Echo?
He kind of like does like a motion with his hand. He's just like kinda. You remember, it's like really weird because like select. You know what? Let's not get into that. Anyway, who are you exactly? And he motions towards the girl, and she'll take a step back, and she'll just proudly say, I'm, and then she'll kind of change her tone and just say, I'm Lena.
Oh, nice to meet you,
Just Lena.
Just Lena. Just Lena.
Alright,
Unfortunately.
just Lena. What do you?
That doesn't matter. She'll look over towards Roland and be like, Linlin, we're leaving. And
Why do you keep calling him Linlin?
I mean, why not? She kind of just stares
know,
at you.
I don't have an
It's like-
answer for that. So carry on. My bad. Carry on.
Anyway, we're gonna go witch hunting. No, that's not correct. Cult hunting. Yep, that's it. And we're gonna take this not so paladin, not Luna. I don't want to take you, and she like directs her hand towards Rika, and she kind of just like says, "Oh, okay," and then looks towards Candles. Yeah, I don't have anything to say about you, and you. Yeah, I guess you're fine. You can come too. Anyway, we're leaving.
Smile.
This is where we're gonna go. And then she kind of walks over, just points to a street, which is completely different direction of where she pointed last time. Says, I have a feeling that this is a better idea than going towards that. And she points towards the mines and that. And she points towards the one of the auction houses. And at that, you'll just see Roland sigh and sit back in his chair and kind of just be like, all right, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Just be careful. And at that, the girl will say, all right, guys, let's go. And then she'll grab Raijin's hand and then lead him out the door.
All right, I get dragged.
Oh, my
I go up
brain's
to
putting
Roland.
something together.
Who the fuck was that, and what the fuck is going on?
That is Lena. I actually kind of know who she is.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, she is a Knight of Desire, I believe, just like Sarah and Serena and Claire. Please don't ask how I know that, because I actually cannot tell you. I will probably
After a bit
die.
of time, she'd walk back in the room with Raijin and be like, are you guys coming or not?
Yeah, we're coming.
I guess.
Also, Roland would look at you and be like, so you just casually know who the Knights of Desire are, but you can't tell us why.
Correct.
I'm just gonna chalk that up to paladin shit.
It is related to that. I think I could say that. I think if I die in like 5 seconds, you'll know why. That's
Roland is like, I don't want to get involved. I honestly, I do not care. Just make sure she doesn't get into any trouble.
okay. Okay. So she's a troublemaker.
She'll honestly just trust whatever gut feeling she has, and she'll probably lead you to something more reliable than whatever information fucking Serena wants to give us.
I see.
And at that, she will say, all right, guys, then let's go. And she'll kind of just walk out.
I guess I follow.
Yeah, Caius will follow.
Agami too will follow. You hear him mutter Kagami's munchkins. And just, he looks dead inside. Dodge.
Oh my god, this is gonna be the bit. The bit, isn't it?
I give him a reassuring pat on the shoulder and say, don't worry, Kagami.
He looks
We'll
at
make sure
you.
We'll make sure everyone knows we're your munchkins.
And he looks down immediately. Okay. Well,
Hey, this is their name.
Agami's
Canonized.
munchkins.
Canonized into the lore.
Yippee. Canonized into the lore. Mm-mm. All right. As you guys are following the girl, outside the abandoned library, or at least outside the hidden door, and then towards the entrance to the library, she turned around and asked, "So, what's your guys' whole shtick? Why are you guys here?"
We have no idea.
We were sent here.
Oh, bye.
People.
But also Callie, but also kind of Sarah. It's a very long story.
Big sis Callie sent you. Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. Are you guys here to probably help with Big Sis Serena's whole trap thing?
Crap.
Yeah.
You don't
Like-
know why we're here.
Yeah, we don't
We
know
have
why
no
we're here.
idea
We don't
what's
know of
going
any
on.
trap.
Well, oh, I assumed you guys were here to help figure out this whole, Big Sis Serena's trapped inside, and she'll point towards like a, yeah, I would just say like towards like the royal palace, big fancy looking building in the middle of the capital. And just gestures like, she's kind of trapped in some room up there. The whole like, you already know I'm a knight, so like the whole like Knights of Desire thing, did Callie ever tell you that like, 2 of them were dead?
I know that 3 are dead.
She kind of stops, is like, oh, 3 are dead?
I thought there were 3.
Oh.
There's Serena, Claire,
Mhm.
yourself, Sarah, and I was informed 3 of them are dead.
3 of the people you just named, or 3 in total of the Knights Desire?
No, 3 in total of the Knights of Desires, because I think there are 7, right?
Technically, yeah, there are 7. But, where'd you get the information that there's a 3rd one dead?
Paladin shit.
Yeah,
That-
I literally cannot tell you because I might die. So
Paladin shit.
Paladin shit, scapegoat. Sorry,
This is why
I'd
I
tell
don't
you if I
fuck with
could.
gods.
All
Candles,
right.
you punched one in the face, and now
Exactly.
you can't find your friend because of that.
Oh, you wait. At
I
that,
couldn't
you just
find my
see
friend before.
Lena turn around. You punched the god in the face, and you're still here?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Apparently, she's special.
Oh, she is?
She punched a god in the face and got away with it. I would say that's pretty special.
I mean, I think it depends on which god you hit. I mean, like if you hit like Luna, like she'd be mad, but I don't think she'd like kill you.
There's some trickster dude.
That would be amazing if we knew the name.
He disguised himself as me and spoke to me in my dreams.
I mean, most do that. Why'd you punch
Disguise
him?
themselves as yourself, as you, as the person they're speaking to.
Think about it this way. If a
Gods
normal,
don't have a. I'm assuming. Like, could I make a guess?
if you want,
I'm assuming God's natural forms probably aren't very human-like, so they kind of show you a familiar face, so you could be a little more open with them.
I mean, yeah, that's one idea. I mean, I think it just depends. Some like to make a human-esque form, and some kind of do weird things. But if you don't believe in gods and one approach you in your dream, would you just believe it? Probably not.
I don't like people who lie or deceive me, no matter their reasons for doing so.
Interesting.
I see. Well, I can understand that. But it's kind of weird that you're with a group like Callie and Serena who don't tell you anything and just make you do things. But that's not my
I would
business.
literally rather be not. I'd literally rather not be told stuff than be lied to.
Mm,
But yeah, it does piss me off that they don't tell us shit. By the
Interesting.
way, do you have shit to tell us?
do you want to know something?
Yeah. So, can we get more details on the plan?
Oh, and you'll see her walk over to like a nearby wall and pull off like a flyer. Say, "We're going here." And it's just a random flyer to like a festival. that is just happening nearby.
And why are we doing?
Wouldn't it be good for like team chemistry and looking for bad guys who are out in the open? I mean, bad guys want to have fun too.
I suppose.
Hey, Raijin, where was that cave that guy mentioned? Do you remember by any chance?
Don't worry about the cave. I mean, Linlin's probably going to send Rika there anyway. Why would you want to go to a cave? Like, we can, like, it'll be fun. Like, look on, and she'll like look at the flyer a little bit closer. It's like they have like games and fortune telling.
Sure.
Don't you want your fortune read?
Sure. Let's go to the forge. Let's go to the tavern or festival, whatever.
I think I've already had my fortune read. I'm good.
Solid and shit.
I'm good.
Well, then let's go. And then she'll walk off into a random direction. And not gonna lie, honestly, it looks like she's lost, but she's walking with a lot of confidence. Until, I'd say for about like 10 minutes. Does anybody say anything?
Do any of us know where we're going?
I know the area.
Raijin would know. Raijin would have a general idea on where he is. I won't say you know the area because the capital is pretty big.
Listen, New York City ain't the capital of New York, but
Okay.
it's more than Albany, and I know the majority of.
Yeah,
New York
I'll say like you'll know the majority, but it's not like you know you
City.
don't,
Like,
you don't got
every
Google
nook and
Maps.
cranny.
You know,
Okay,
yeah.
That's right. That's right.
So
What
like
were we
general
doing?
location, you were here. You're probably walking towards like, you know, let's say like an open like a mixture of like residential, like you know, where they have festivals and shit. You know, that's where it looks
Yeah.
like she's going.
Understand? Got it, DM.
You ping Kagami. What's up?
No, sorry. I just wanted to test to see if my frozen, or if we're actually just still looking at the library.
Still looking at the library. You know, it would not be smart for me to be like, guys, you guys are on the street. Loads map. Walk down the street. That's fucking cringe.
Yeah, true.
I'm just gonna use this map for now. As you guys are walking, you'll get to a opening. This obviously isn't the best thing for representation, but this is just the best I got. So, what's up?
DM, who's that little girl and why is she connected?
Random little girl that is just sitting there with her cat, bruh.
She looks poor. I toss her a gold piece.
Looks poor. I toss her a gold piece.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of crazy.
You toss the girl who is sitting and playing with her cat, who you assume looks poor, a gold piece. And the girl will run over, pick it up, and just say thank you. And then she'll kind of run away, pick up her cat, and run in the opposite direction. Take 1 gold out your inventory.
Already did. Already did.
Oh, holy shit.
It's kind of real.
Oh,
I
Rika's
was
not
hoping
here.
to give her some words of encouragement, but she just ran out before I could do anything.
You know, random acts of kindness are, I suppose, a good quality, but
Well,
Why'd
I know
you
what
give
it's like
her
to
a
be in her
gold
position.
coin?
Well, I know what it's like to be in her position.
To live in the capital?
So-
And Lena will just look at you.
To be poor and destitute and hungry.
she
I don't know if she was any of those things, but she sure shit looked like it. So
Are your eyes okay?
is anyone in the capital poor?
There are definitely
Yes.
people who are poor in the
Yes.
capital. However,
I don't know
that
what that-
girl is not one of. Are you very privileged?
what? She was
She's-
sitting on a fucking staircase. Look what she's wearing.
Yeah. basic clothing for probably a commoner.
Yeah. Isn't
So being a commoner means you're poor?
no, but like, all right, I don't have to defend myself.
W
Um,
racism. W racism. No,
Uh,
wait, that's classist.
we
My bad.
continue to
I
walk.
misspoke.
yeah. At that, Lena would just continue to guide you towards a
Well,
random ass
Would I
fucking.
RP with Lena? Like,
Um,
is she still holding my hand or no?
No, she stopped doing that when she walked back in. Like
Okay.
when she grabbed your hand, walked out, noticed nobody was coming, so she walked back in, and then she just walked out again. She's not dragging you by your hand.
Well, I want to like kind of talk to her personally and ask her if she's from here. Well,
Oh.
I want RP it actually. Oh,
Do you want to actually RP it? Because it's
Yeah,
fine if
yeah.
you do. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
so are you from the city?
Kind of. More specifically from.
Insert placeholder name.
No. She that doesn't happen. She kind of thinks for a bit. Is like, I kind of don't remember anything before I just was in the academy.
Ah. Would I know? Why was I not in the academy? Yeah.
You went to a different one. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to when I was in the capital. I went to this one. I say the name because I don't know it.
Okay. Yeah. The academies technically were established after your backstory. So, oh, okay. That's not a bad place. What made you go there specifically?
I was in the training to become a knight.
Are you not being a knight now?
Nope, I'm a spellcaster. I smile.
She looks you up and down and just like, you're a spellcaster?
Yeah. Look, I call my owl from in the sky to go on my shoulder.
Oh, interesting. You said you were working with Big Sis Callie. Have you learned anything from like Sarah, or I think
A
Kai's
little
still
bit from
around?
Sarah. The whole situation with me is I learned magic in a not traditional way. So Sarah's been helping me catch up on the basics.
Is it like innate stuff? Like you can just,
Um,
pow
well,
or
no, it's not like innate, but like I kind of like opened up a spell book on my birthday, and I just unlocked level 1 spells, circle 1 spells. What I don't know what you call it in lore.
yeah, doesn't matter. Same difference. Oh, interesting. Not most people. Actually, I don't think a lot of people can do that.
I mean, I had a friend that taught. I say my friend's name. That taught. I don't think we ever clarified his name.
I think that you
I
did.
wanted to, but then I was like, I'm not certain if that's the name that works with your world, and if he's
I,
related to
I,
like something crazy, then I don't want to like
nah, I
name
would have. I would
people for
have.
you.
Well, I gotta pull up. I gotta pull it up.
I could find my Raijin doc real quick. Sorry guys. Sometimes you gotta
Kane?
RP some
That
stuff.
it?
Kane? That sounds
think-
about right actually.
Okay, yeah. I think still fine.
Yes, Kane. Okay. No, yeah, Kane. Kane kind of showed me a couple of his lessons that he got from his grandfather, but I never really had full time to like fully study. I never had a mentor.
Hmm. So you grew up with Kane then?
Yeah, he was my best friend before he got taken away.
My best friend before he got snatched. Just say, oh, okay. Next time I see him, I'll have to bring it up to you, or bring it up to him that I seen you. I think he'd be interested to hear about it.
Do you see him often?
When I get called into the palace for random mission stuff, sometimes.
Oh. I write him letters, but I think he's just so busy that he doesn't get them anymore.
It's
He's the one that sent me
either.
my spell book.
Could I see it?
Yeah, I pull it out.
She kind of looks at it. She flips through a few things. It's just like, this is Interesting. Have you shown this to like?
I mean, I
No.
think besides Sarah, Sarah's probably the only one that helped me like try to decipher some of my spells.
Ah, you should definitely
She
show
just,
this to like Kai sometime.
I don't know if Kai likes me that much, but okay.
Uh, I don't think Kai dislikes anybody.
I only like to
She,
talk to people that are seems to show some level of interest in me.
you know, I understand that. That would make sense considering how Kai is. But when it comes to some magic stuff, I would say you should ask her about some stuff. If
All
you
right.
would like to know more or want to do some type of research. Like, Sarah's really useful for that, but Kai has a weird obsession about it.
All right. Well, thanks.
No problem.
All right.
And
I'll let it end there. I don't want to like.
no, one-on-one conversation.
No, I love like getting more lore and like information, but then it's like I don't want the entire session to be
I
this.
mean-
No, actually, that was very helpful. Thank you, John. I took notes the entire time you were talking to her.
Okay. W. Okay, well then I'm gonna ask one more question. So, how old are you?
I think I'm about 19.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Why?
I'm just wondering. I'm around a bunch of hags.
Um, are you?
Yeah. Candles is like 32,
Huh?
and Kaeda's, I don't even know. He might be 50.
Well, what about Kagami?
Kagami's like 3, 2, 6 months.
She turns around and looks at Kagami, and he kind of just like looks away. He's kind of embarrassed. What's his deal?
He's he would be Luna's. You know Celeste?
Yeah.
So Luna made Celeste. Celeste made Kagami. There you go.
Oh. That can happen?
And yeah, echoes of echoes can happen.
Interesting.
It's for my 20th birthday.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
looked
Okay.
at my lore. That's when I got my.
Brad to pull out the character notes. All right.
I
Interesting.
genuinely don't remember my age. Genuinely.
Yeah. I forgot how Candles is like 30 something. That shit cracks me up.
Is it yeah, actually okay? Okay. I
I,
was making
I
sure.
thought it was 27, but that might have been adjusted at the beginning of the campaign for time. Like, time to go work. I have no idea.
I think
It'd be funny like Kaedes is just 22.
I'm pretty sure I had to adjust your age because in your backstory, you very specifically have a line somewhere that says you wandered around the continent for years looking for your friend. And I was like, yeah, add like 5-6 years of that.
Alright, well, I don't remember what my age is then.
Well, according to Rajan, you're a hag, so.
I mean, people died at like 40 in the Middle Ages, so you're
True.
practically end of your life cycle.
I thought like if they lived past childhood, they were able to like live to like 60 or something. And then the reason the average lifespan or whatever was so short is because a bunch of babies died.
Yo, but like this world got demons and shit, bruh.
True.
This one's
Like,
got
fuck-
elves too, bruh.
I
got
We're
some
talking-
elvish blood in me, bruh. I'm young forever, bruh.
looks at character sheet. Where's that at?
I don't think I established.
Okay.
Well, does anybody ask her anything else while she's fucking walking in? Go ahead.
Nah. I think I'm good. I want to continue. I just want to have that level of communication there instead of it just being like we're just walking in silence.
This whole time we've been walking, right?
Yes.
Correct.
So, to confirm, nothing. You sound like you said you wanted to say something. Daniel. Okay, guess not. Okie dokie. After a bit of time of looking lost but not being lost at the same time, Lena would just lead you to a festival event looking thing. Around you would see various stalls of what looks like various like festival games, random shops, vendors, and a small like how do I describe this? I'd say like a small like patch of land near like a guard outpost that could be used for dueling, but it's like crowded with a ton of people, so you can't really see anything. And at that, also, I don't have visual for it because fantasy fucking festival type beat. Yeah, Giga AI shit that doesn't look good. So it is what it is. You guys hold this.
Yeah. Okay.
At this, Lena would just point out and be like, "All right, so thoughts? What do you guys think? Interesting? Mm-hmm.
Yes. Interesting.
It looks like a fair.
Yeah. Have you guys been to one? Like,
Nope. First one.
I once actually, you know what? I think I'll keep that to myself. I think that's an inside thought.
um, okay.
I
I went
passed
for
it
a
one or
while.
two.
So you never enjoyed them? Like, what about, and she'll like walk over to a random stall and be like, thought about, buying like one of these, and she'll point to like a white mask. Or like something like this, and she'll point to like a blue fish mask. Thoughts? No?
So, question for the DM. I was under the assumption that canonically, like that picture is cool, like on my token, but canonically, Candle's just wearing a suit of armor like all the time.
Okay.
Um,
That's
I don't
correct.
think. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. My helmet, I'm like, I don't think I can wear a mask.
You could take your helmet off.
Oh, she's like never done that ever.
I mean, I do it to go to sleep, but yeah, for the most part, I just wear it. You never know when somebody's gonna attack you.
Looks
Is that
around.
why, or is it really like a defense mechanism?
What? What?
I'm just saying it seems less like a paranoid thing, more of a subconscious defense mechanism.
Paladin shit. And I just turn around and walk deeper into the festival.
So, while we're walking, I'll actually do want to ask her. So, I see spear? Does she actually walk around with a spear?
I would say it is not a spear, but she does walk around with two swords. Keeps one on her back and one on her side.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're a martial fighter.
That's correct.
Do you know like, is there what is like? Is there like a? I know there's not levels, but like, is there a way to like gauge?
How strong she looks?
Yeah, like I wonder, is there a way to talk about strength level with another person
Um,
when it comes to classes?
Jeez, her power level. It's over
Nope.
9,000.
that's just I'd say, and obviously, there's shit like know your enemy, which I
do
think
you
is kind of
think you could-
cringe.
Do you think you could hit 2 times in 6 seconds?
All I can tell you is she looks weak.
Okay. Good to know, DM.
But because she is a physical fighter, don't know. Well, potentially.
Have you ever trained with Claire before?
Bix is Claire. A few times while, like, we've been in like the palace, like outside. I prefer not to train with her, honestly. She's
Why,
a little
a
too
little too much. A little too much.
less kind of. I don't know how to describe. Have you trained with her before?
Yeah. Well, actually, I kind of beat her. She was using training gear. But
Oh. I wish she did that for the rest of us. She maybe it's because she's near The base and
Was-
normally
Yeah,
she
I don't
gets
know.
like
She beat
really
hiatus and candles, but I mean, she did look a little.
she gets
Yeah.
really into it and gets really aggressive when it comes to sparring sometimes.
Was she aggressive with us, TM?
She seemed kind of calm. I would
Maybe she's
say
mellowing out.
during the, cause who went first? Was it Candles or Quietus? I don't remember off the top of my head.
I feel like it would be
It
a
was
candles.
one of us.
It was one of the two. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
whoever
it was me
went
and
first,
Titus.
she looked kind of mellow, but like towards the end, it looked like she was losing her composure and like she was letting a lot of things slip.
So I was fighting the frenzy version.
Definitely not me because she.
Not.
kicks
I
my
wouldn't
ass
say
like
friend. I
three
wouldn't say
times.
frenzy. When I say losing like I mean like she looks like she's trying to hold back.
Okay.
Like, you know, when you're really frustrated and you know you start tweaking out, it's more a little like that.
Yes. Because she couldn't hit the 22 AC. I understand.
Sure, if that's what you want to go with, then yes.
No, I'm just joking. Okay. That's cool.
But yeah, she's a good training partner. No, I'm absolutely lying to you. She's not a very good training partner. Honestly, if I could learn from anybody else, I would.
Well, maybe we should train sometime.
Uh,
I mean, we're probably gonna be doing this mission together as well too, right?
probably, most likely. I
Yeah.
mean, if we end up actually finding what I'm looking for, then yeah.
All right.
And pray tell, what is it you're looking for?
She kind
Pray
of
tell. Candles does not say pray tell.
she holds her head and looks up and is just like, so the
Who you
star.
praying to, Candles? I swear, who you praying to? 'Cause it ain't good.
You're being ironic if I say this.
The Star Queen told me about some people looking for a pink demon, and usually how these interactions go is she tells me about something and I just follow my gut. So my gut's just telling me people in black robes that look weird. Suspicious.
Is she holding any? Okay, hang on. Is she holding any food at all?
Um,
Like, did she buy any food while we're here?
no, the only thing she's
Oh.
done so far is hold a blue fish mask and you guys started talking to her, so she ain't buy it yet.
Oh yeah, what's the fucking dude think of us just standing in front of his stall holding one of his merchandise, chatting for like the past 4 minutes and not saying anything?
He's holding a big smile, but it looks fake as hell. Like, I really hope these guys are going to buy something and not stand here for 4 minutes and walk away.
Alright, whatever. I toss him however much money the fucking mask costs, and I say to... I already forgot her name. I say to this chick, alright, let's go find some people in black robes, I guess.
Okay,
How much
hold
does
up.
a mask cost?
Like 5 copper.
Mask off. Fuck it, mask off. Mask off.
Anyway, I guess
I
after
don't have a copper. I don't have any copper.
You
fucking
have gold though. just split
exchange it.
Alright, so 5 copper means... Alright, hang on. That's 95 coppers left over from the gold, right?
That's how
Yeah.
it works.
If you want to exchange it all for copper, sure.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I just have 95 copper now.
Okay,
Jesus
sure.
Christ.
At that, she would just take the mask and kind of slap it on like the side of her head and just say, "All right, yeah, while we are looking for some people in black robes, I kind of don't really think it'd be very easy." And she kind of gestures towards like various people. You would see there are some people who wear like black cloaks, blue cloaks, you know, white. You kind of can't get a good feel of anybody specific currently.
Yeah.
Well, we're also
So-
looking for a pig demon, right? We can start with that.
Yeah, but I don't know how I would find a pink demon in the capital.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I have detect good and evil prepared. DM?
Okay. What, you wanna use it?
Yeah, actually.
Roll over me.
Oh, I guess I'll. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want you to explain how you're going to attempt to cast this. Because I want you to remember, you don't know what the fuck magic is. I'm gonna let you cast it, but I want a description on how Kaetus is going to whip this out of his ass.
Okay. So oh, okay. So hiatus, right? Thinking that he's using his veteran's prescience and foresight will focus very hard on his thoughts, thinking, I wonder if there is any way that we could detect, and he'll like start focusing all of his energy into my cat's in the way.
I mean, I guess you do focus your energy into your cat. Sure.
Yeah. No. He focuses all of his energy into these thoughts, and he feels like a power, like a strange feeling welling inside of him, and I don't know, his vision will sort of change and shift, and yeah, like a small light will appear in his hands, and he'll be like shocked and kind of surprised, and he'll like look at Kagami for help before
Kagami looks at you and it's just like, what did you just do?
I don't know. I was trying to see if I could detect if there were any like bad guys around, and like my hand is glowing. I don't know what the.
Okay.
And then, with I sort of without Hiatus's like how can I say this nicely? It's prematurely the spell goes off and he casts Detect Good and Evil.
Okay. So you cast that and it'll be up for 10 minutes. Just making sure you do know what that spell does, right?
Duration, you know, if there is an aberration, celestial element, fey, fiend, or undead. So like
within 30 feet as well as where the creature is located.
yeah. So like I'm assuming since it's a fucking demon, I'd be able to see it. Right? Cause Lena said it was a pink demon that we were looking for.
Well, she said specifically she's hunting a cult of people who want to hunt the pink demon, but yes. Anyway,
I
the
don't
spell
remember her
go-
specifically saying that for sure.
when she first said she wanted to look for the pink demon, it was the very first thing she said. One of the very first things. But
It's okay.
that's okay.
All right, we go.
Seeing this, Kagami will kind of just look at you and just say, I mean, I guess that might help us. Do you... I kind of don't know what to do after you cast that. I mean, you can detect good and evil now, but now what? Are you just gonna walk through the... and he'll kind of just gesture to like the street, just walk through the street and just hope you find somebody?
I mean, that was I didn't get this far, man. I didn't choose this. It just happened.
He'll look over at
Canonically,
Raijin.
Canonically, that's what I'm going with. Like, he didn't choose to cast it. It just happened.
Why am I being looked at?
Any thoughts on this specifically? Because I mean, I guess we can just keep looking, but I don't really have a plan after that.
Wait, who's speaking to me right now? Sorry, I don't know.
Kagami specifically.
So we're looking for someone, is what I'm understanding here.
Lena will just speak up and say, we're looking for some people that have suspicious black robes, or probably the pink demon, but I don't know what the pink demon is.
Okay,
So
that's fair. How about I'll stay here with Kagami, and you three, Candace, uh, uh, you three, and should go around and see if Kite is to take something. I'm going to use my owl, and if I find anything, um, we'll just kind of split up for a little bit.
Hmm.
I will use a bird eyes view to look for these hooded people.
That sounds like a plan to me.
I don't have a way to reach out to you. I'm not that high level yet to like cast spells to reach out to you yet. So
You can't like, I don't know, like send your owl to be like,
my owl only goes so far away from me, and I'm not certain how far you will be by the time I do find the group of hooded men or women.
ah,
okay.
I have a signal whistle. If anything goes wrong, I'll blow it.
I don't think
I-
that's a good idea.
It's loud here, right? I'm assuming you said it's a festival, right?
Yes, it is a festival. However, Lena will just point out, I don't think you want to blow a whistle in the middle of the city.
But
You know,
what would happen?
I don't think we should just cause commotion of like that sorts. We don't want to get like the guards coming after us saying, "Why are you blowing a whistle in the city?" And depending on what it sounds like, it might sound like one of theirs. Anyway, what I was going to suggest is, and she'll point towards like the crowd of people I was talking about earlier, of like the pseudo dual looking area, that we can just meet up over there in like 20 minutes. I don't just meet up over there after we do a bit of scouting.
Okay, sure.
All right, sound good?
I suppose you're the boss. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right. And then the party will split. Okie dokie. Raijin, I want you to roll me 3 perception checks.
Three.
3.
Okay. With my owl or with myself?
Ow.
I feel like this should be a little better than it actually is, but I feel like that's really low for what an owl should have.
I have not touched your owl stats, so
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, it just yeah.
Oh, I have
It'd be-
advantage. It has
Yeah, you have advantage. Okay, then that's why. Yeah.
So
Click advantage on all
I'm just
those.
gonna roll. Oh, doesn't make it. It makes it a little bit better, I guess.
Makes first one reasonable. Okie dokie. I will specifically say what you no, I can do you first. Your owl would scan the area. It wouldn't really see anything for a good while, but I would say after about 10-ish minutes of scouting, you'd see a few people that are wearing black cloaks, not moving together, but they all seem to be going towards like one direction.
Okay.
Thinking. Roll me a history check.
Sure.
Or a knowledge. Any no, it'd be like let me think.
I mean,
That's
one.
that's
doesn't
that's
matter.
cooked. Do you have any? Nope. Yeah, history be your best bet. Okie dokie. Yeah, you would just notice that they are all going in one direction, and you do not know what is in that direction. You do not remember.
Well, I will let. I'll let Kagami know which direction they're going, and I'm going to kind of track them and kind of follow their like general movement with my owl, with myself, and then he'll go to the place in the 20 minutes, and then he'll hopefully they'll be able to catch up with me. But I'm gonna continue following
Okie dokie.
from a safe distance.
I mean,
Using my
I'm
owl.
assuming how you're doing it is you're using your owl to get as close as possible, and then when it gets max distance, you're obviously moving to keep it in range.
Yeah. exactly.
yeah. Okay, that's fine. Now, towards Quietus and Candles. You guys would be walking down the festival alley, not alley, but just like road. And at certain points, you'd see Lena go over to random stalls and kind of just like grab one thing of food and then occasionally like eat it quickly and then come back and just ask, any luck yet? The answer's no.
Yeah, I figured it would be no. Nothing, anything. Not sure if this this will help at all. Really, honestly, I don't.
Hmm.
I was just. I'm still not used to this whole magic thing at all. I've been
Are you like a fresh paladin?
yeah, I kind of woke up like this. Like I went to sleep with a pounding headache and then I woke up and um now I'm a paladin.
That's pretty interesting. By interesting, I
Yeah.
mean weird. That doesn't happen usually,
Yeah, no.
or at
No,
all.
I figured paladins are very rare even in my experience. When you've traveled as much as I have, I'll say. They're still very few and far between.
So I'm guessing you don't really know how to use the rest of your power either.
No.
You don't know how to do
Not
like
even
the
close.
you know, Baboomy, like the attack that goes zhu, you know,
The-
it's like the
attack
divine
that
one.
goes- the divine oh, I've seen that before. The divine smite.
Yeah, that one. The I'm pretty sure it's I think it's Claire's brother. He knows how to do that one.
Yeah, do you know what that can do to human flesh? Brutal.
And you can't use that properly.
Probably not. I haven't tried.
What about you? And she'll point towards Candles. What do you do?
I swing big sword. I swing big sword good.
Well,
Well,
good enough.
You want to fight me?
We've done that before. It did not end well for you.
I mean, if you want to fight, you could go over there and she'll like point like in a different direction that's somewhat behind there. Like, you can go over to like the dueling spot if you want to fight.
Nah, that'd be a waste of time. How long does that spell last, Quietus?
Probably
Alright,
10
well,
minutes.
We don't know how long it lasts. Okay, well, we don't know how long it lasts for sure. So I think we should at least spend that time wisely.
Yeah.
I guess we'll keep
Alright.
searching.
And Quietus will continue to scan the area as like they're walking and having this conversation.
Oh, I can't even say all three of you. Both of you, make 3 perception checks.
I was gonna ask her something while we're walking, but it's fine. I can ask it later.
You can ask me right now. What are you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask her, like while we're just like searching, if she's heard of my friend Eldrin.
Nope. I have absolutely no idea who that is.
Yeah, I figured.
What the fuck is that? Yo.
What are these rolls? 5, 8, 10, and a 19, 0, 0. You roll a nat 20. It's still
Okay.
didn't roll
Fuck.
20.
I gotta think.
I have a -1 to my wisdom.
Oh.
How are you? A
2 nat
paladin?
zeros.
I'm not gonna lie,
Wait,
DM,
is this
you
my
sh-
old
you-
character sheet?
It's
or-
charisma.
It's charisma based.
It's charisma based.
God.
It's
Perception is
charisma based. No, not perception.
Oh.
Paladins.
They scale off charisma,
Yeah.
but perception is a wisdom skill.
Anyway, what were you gonna say, Joe?
No, I was gonna. I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah. Quietus, you don't notice anything. You're the whole
But I
time
rolled
you're
a
looking.
But I rolled
You
a
rolled-
19.
You rolled 2 nat zeros, buddy. Not
No, I tuned out ones, which turned into zeros because of my wisdom modifier.
Hey, not zero on my. That's a not zero. So
That's not a natural zero though. It's a never mind.
Meow 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 meow
meow meow meow meow. So anyway, not ones in a row. Kaetus, you understand your paladin power a lot better now. You know, you feel like when you want to make your next potential roll with a certain ability, you might not roll with disadvantage like the DM was planning to, because you understand your power better. But that's all you notice. Not gonna lie to you. Candles, your armor's in the way, blood. Fucking
Crazy.
clinking around. You know, if anybody was around, rogue.
All
Oh.
right.
Which, yeah, that's just giga unlucky, but that is a-okay. After a bit of searching, Lena will just go up to a completely different stall and say,
Oh, guidance is a cantrip?
guidance is a cantrip. Fire as hell too. You know, maybe if you have it, you should potentially use it in the future.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
a
so
concentration, so
Yeah, but you can,
creature, yes.
you know, you can. There's, you'll be alright. If you have,
okay,
do you
so
have it?
cantrips. Yeah, I do
Oh.
have it. Cantrips. Can those be used anytime or
Yes.
Okay. And do they I know with obviously spells you need to, you know, if you use one.
It requires a spell slot. So pretty much with guidance, if you're going to make a roll, you can be like, DM, can I use guidance? Or if somebody's going to make like a fucking, like, I don't remember what guidance is it for ability checks? Yeah,
I think
ability
it's,
checks.
a D4
Yeah.
for ability checks.
Yeah, so if anytime someone wants to make an ability check, you can be like, DM, can I use guidance on the person? And I will either say yes or no. Most of the time it'll be yes, unless it's like a very specific situation.
All right.
So-
Okay, so how does
Go
how
ahead.
does preparing spells?
You prepare a certain amount of spells depending on a specific thing, which it's like a modifier plus level or something. And then you know those spells until you long rest, and then you can long rest. You can change your prepared spells,
Okay,
but you can only use the spells that you've prepared.
got it.
Is that? I'm pretty sure that's correct, right?
Yeah.
Podcasters.
I wasn't listening. Sorry.
I'm gonna just assume that's correct. Don't worry about it. If I'm wrong, it is what it is.
Okay,
After a
so-
bit, go ahead.
Sorry, on my character sheet, where can I see how many spell slots I have?
Just look. Okay, go to spell book. You see where it says first level? It'll say 2 of 3 for level 1, and it's gonna stay
Oh,
like that
okay.
for a while because
Okay.
fucking W Halfcaster.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. That's all I needed.
After a bit, Lena will just go over to a different food stall, buy something, and say, "Do you guys want anything from here?"
What do they have?
They have this, and she'll kind of whip out this grilled meat stick. They have kind of, I don't know what the rest of this stuff is, honestly. It looks good though.
I buy a grilled meat stick.
Okay, remove 5 copper. And then after consuming said grilled meat stick, she's going to point down a random ass alley and be like, "Hey, what's that over there?"
And Coyotes will look in that direction.
You guys don't see anything.
Ah, I see what happened. We've been duped. Where did she go?
She is still right in front of you.
Okay. Okay.
If she
And
wanted to
he'll-
lose us, she could have done that way earlier.
That's true. Caius will look back at Lena and be like, what are you pointing at? There's
did
nothing down there.
you guys not? Did you not see somebody over there?
Uh, no, there's no one down there.
Hmm. We should go
I
look.
go down the alleyway.
Okay. As you just walk away, she is in the middle of saying, "We should look into it later." Okay. I guess we can go down the alley.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'm gonna follow Candles then.
And Lena will follow you. Okay. You guys start approaching down an alley. At this point, I'm going to go back to Raijin. Raijin, you've been
yay.
following a few different people. Technically, like your owl has been. You get what I'm saying. They've all eventually ended up going towards this very specific gate that leads to, like, behind the gate is a specific sewer entrance. And you've seen each of these people unlock the gate, go past it, and then relock the gate and then go down into the sewer. Obviously at different times, but that's where they're pretty much all going.
Interesting.
That's pretty much all you would see.
Okay. Well, I'm not too worried. I'm just watching, paying attention, hopefully waiting for these guys to catch up behind me. Trying to scout. I'm counting how many people. I'm seeing if I can see any descriptive marks about them other than the robes. Stuff like that.
You would see. Let me
Hello?
look at your rolls again. I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're good.
You wouldn't notice any descriptive marks.
Even when I'm like actually like I'm at the place where these guys are going in. Should I feel like I should like. I don't think if my old rolls are what holding me back from seeing something. I feel like it's like before it was me looking for them. Now it's like I finished following them and now I'm watching them. Like I'm like actively seeing them. I feel like if I do have to roll, it shouldn't be.
You.
I feel like it shouldn't be hard to see whatever I'm seeing right now. What I'm
Oh,
asking to see.
okay. I'll let you roll. I'll let you make one roll for it.
Worst case scenario, I think I could like actually just switch my find familiar into a different like thing that could be closer.
I mean, the thing is,
'Cause,
so
like, seeing,
how it would be set up is, hold up, I gotta whip out the fucking.
So I'm pretty sure I could change it to like a cat or like a spider, like a small ass spider.
Yes, you could, but yeah, it'd be like a, hold up, where the fuck is my drawing tool? All right, so it'd be like, this is kind of like, you know, an entrance, and then like this is the gate. It's like this plus this is a gate, and then behind it is an entrance to a sewer. And what they're doing is they're walking into it, or like they're unlocking the entrance, going behind it, and then relocking it.
Okay, I see.
So it's not a place that your owl would be able to go into, because there's a gate there.
All right, that's fine. How many have I counted so far?
6.
Okay.
Yeah, 6.
Where are these guys, bro? Okay.
Do
We could totally beat
you
6 people.
do you just wait for
Me
them?
when it was a recon mission. Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Okay.
I am counting each individual person that goes in. If like, yeah, that's the main thing.
I'm assuming that you just keep waiting there then.
I'm gonna wait here for maybe like 20 minutes. If I see nobody else go in,
You'd
let me
see
know.
after about 15 minutes, you see one more person going.
okay, and I'm assuming nobody has caught up to me.
They went in a different direction than you, and you left Kagami. So
well, I told Kagami to go to the spot that they said they were gonna meet up at.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you left him.
Okay. Is there anybody here that looks like a reasonable, like a good human being?
I mean, you're kind of in the middle of like a slight residential area, so you could just talk to someone random if you want.
Hey, I walk up to a guy. Hey, are you busy?
Not necessarily. How can I help you?
Okay, I need you to do me a favor, okay? I how do I explain this? I believe my wife is behind that gate, and I want to go and get um the police. Can you just kind of watch that gate for me? I'll pay you. I'll pay you for you to watch that gate for me, and I'll be back as soon as possible.
Your wife is in the sewers.
Correct.
You know, sure. How much are you gonna
Can
pay
you
me?
just um, how does 2 gold sound?
Oh, 2 gold's fine.
Thank you so much. And I give him the 2 gold, and I roll an insight. Does he seem like he's about to like run off with this cash?
No, bro, standing in front of a house.
Okay. Is this the house he came out of?
You weren't looking for that, so you wouldn't know.
Okay, DM. Well,
You were
I rolled the
unsure.
insight anyway. Okay. Well, if you see anyone else go in there, I'm gonna ask you when I come back. Um, I hope she. And then I kind of fluster off like I'm like actually physically worried.
Okay. And
Um,
he'll just wave off and say, "All right, I wish you luck with finding your wife."
okay. I'm gonna run away. Um, 2 gold is a lot of money, right? In your
Two
world.
gold, yes, 2 gold would be a lot of money.
Okay, I'm just making sure because some niggas be like, gold is copper in my world. It's like,
No, I mean it's one of those thing. Okay, no matter what you do in fucking any world, fucking gold and copper is weird because like you, as an adventurer, you make fucking 5 gold, and you're like, damn, that's not a lot of money. But you got that at capital, and these niggas are working for fucking silvers, and you give someone two
exactly.
gold, like you know.
I just wanted to make sure that,
So
that's
yes,
how
yes,
it was.
yes, yes.
All right, cool. All right, so I go to the area where they said we were gonna be at.
Okie dokie. This will be one of the last things we do before we end session. Just saying,
Okay.
because I am watching time at Daniel.
Thank you.
All right. So Candles, you decided to walk down the alley.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, it's a motherfucking alley, and of course, it would just extend and eventually split off. So, do you just continue walking down the alley until you reach a split?
I look around and see if I can see any hint of anybody walking by or anything like that.
There looks like there has been a good amount of people who've walked past this alley or walked through this alley
In the last like 2 minutes?
in the last 2 minutes. Um, roll me a perception check or an investigation. Only not one. You don't know.
Okay. Then I guess I just ignore it then and go back to the others.
Okay, the 2 people that were following you, Lena and Kaedes. Well, Kaedes, you say anything?
Yeah, Caius will be like, but where are you going?
Yeah, you're the one who wanted to go down here. I mean, I did point it out, but I was going to say we can look into it later.
I thought you might have been onto something. You know, with that ever reliant gut feeling of yours. Well,
You guys not rely on your own gut?
sometimes. Either way,
Oh,
I
that's-
didn't find anything here. I didn't see anyone.
All right. Then I guess we can just return back to the meeting spot.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Okie dokie.
Okay, dokie.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
After a bit of time, you guys would return to the meeting spot. You would see Kagami kind of just sitting there. I'm trying to think. Would Raijin would get there pretty quick, and he's by himself. Raijin, you'd get there first. Do you say anything to Kagami?
Yeah, I would be like, yo, where is everybody?
They haven't gotten back yet.
It's been like an hour.
Yeah, it has been. I mean, maybe that new girl led them somewhere weird.
All right, well, let's just hope they get back soon. I think I found out where their base were, and I seen at least 7 people go inside,
Oh, that's
and I paid somebody to watch the area for us.
I guess that's pretty smart, actually. Yeah, let's just wait for them then. Say after about 15-ish minutes from the other direction, you will just see Lena and Co.
Yeah.
walk over.
All right.
Lena and Co. What is that supposed to mean?
Company.
No, I.
My bad.
Okay.
Candles and Co. Candles is
Oh,
Candles is the one
wow.
leading.
Yeah, I'm leading them straight back to the meeting spot.
Mm-hmm. Go
This
ahead.
awesome history check that I'm making to see if I remember the path, which I don't.
You don't.
Hey,
What?
Gaius, where are we going?
What do you mean, where are we going? You
I
were
was just
leading
gonna-
us back to the meeting spot.
I was just kind of following you. Oh, look, there's Raijin.
Oh. And Kai just will like shake his head and clearly he's frustrated. Like he's a little flustered.
Beautiful. All right. You guys reconvene.
Okay. So guys, I found their base. I think, or I know where they're going. Do you guys think we could take them? There's at least 7 people there. Do you guys think we could take it on by ourselves?
Probably.
Yeah, we can handle 7 people.
I look at Lena. Bad
Um,
names.
we could probably take 7 people, but that's if there's only 7 people.
Okay. Okay. Let's follow me, and I take them.
Okie dokie. You guys go until you see the entrance of the sewer thingy majigger.
Okay. I look for the guy that I paid. I tell them that I told this guy that my wife was in the sewer, and I was going for security or like whatever to kind of be a little, all of you guys look actually like competent fighters, so I don't have to worry too much.
Sure. All right, you go over to the guy, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
see
sir,
this guy
did you see any
just-
other guys going?
Yeah, I seen about 4, I think, no, my bad, 5. It was kind of hard to tell. There was one weird, like, shifting looking figure that was with them, but yeah, there's about 5 people that went inside. Are these the police that you said you were gonna get?
I honestly was just looking for like the strongest group of people. I just commissioned these guys.
Ah, smart,
We're not
smart,
good
smart.
citizen. We are the police.
Uh,
I say, jokingly. No, we're not the police.
yeah, I thought
I
so.
thought you hated people that lied.
Joking isn't a lie.
Was that a joke? You would see Lena
It's
say
supposed to be.
that.
Is it not funny?
No.
Your
Was it-
comedic timing could use some work. It
Oh.
wasn't the joke that wasn't funny. It was the execution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, the man will say,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you
good luck
so
with
much.
finding your wife. But yeah, be careful with those guys. I don't know. Felt like there was something off with them, honestly.
All right. Thank you so much. Seriously.
No problem. Once again.
And I head away. As we're walking towards the door, I tell them, okay, that means there's
11.
minimum 11 from when I got there. There might have been people
probably
that were
one-
in there before us.
And probably one boss, too.
Well, that's 11 considering the shifting person is the boss.
Yeah.
I honestly think we can still do it. I look at my team.
I mean, if we split them up, take them group by group instead of all at once, then we probably could. Yeah.
That seems, like a beautiful idea.
Is that Kagami or is that?
No, that's Lena. But we don't know what the inside of the sewers look like, and we don't know where they are.
I could use my owl to get a rough outline.
True.
Or I could turn my owl into a different creature and get a outline. That's a little. It would be a little more sneaky.
Yeah.
It could be a bat.
A bat would be a good idea. Should probably use that one. But what about this whole gate thing and show point towards the lock gate?
Okay. Let me think. Let me look at. Let me read how the switching thing works. Okay, so I think it looks like it doesn't take to change it. It doesn't look like it takes anything. So I think I could turn into a spider. It could sneak through the gate, and then it could just turn into a bat.
Can you really just change it whenever you want?
It says you can if you cast a spell while already having a familiar, you instead will have adopt a new form. And this spell is legitimate. It's a ritual cast. So I
Oh,
could
if it's
just do it
ritual
whenever.
cast, so then yeah. I mean, it's going to take you time to ritual cast it. That is a thing.
Fair.
But other than that, you can do that.
I mean, honestly, I don't even think we really need to. I mean, I have dark vision. Kagami could give us dark vision, right, Kagami? You have that feature.
Yeah, I could do
power.
that.
And is dark vision better than any dark vision? It's better than normal dark vision.
Yeah. I mean, that would be useful, but it would also not give us the sneaking or scout ability that you were talking about, but it's something we can do.
Yeah, I mean, we won't need to scout, right? I mean, if you give us, we'll use technical terms here, 300 feet of dark vision, and these guys are using torches, we will be able to see them way before they get to see us, unless they have dark vision too. It's
That-
dark in there, right, DM?
Yes, it is dark in there.
Did I see them light a torch, or were they like wait like?
No, they just
or
walked
did
in
they,
there.
Like,
They just walked in
they
there.
just walked. Did they walk? But I'm assuming there's daylight that goes into it for a little bit.
Yeah. So you
I
wouldn't-
don't know if they lit a torch for deeper in or not. I'm uncertain.
that is
Either
one
way,
thing you
even
are
if they
uncertain
have,
about.
even if they have natural dark vision, at most I'm pretty sure the strongest creature only has 60 feet. We'll be able to see them 5 times away, more distance than that.
Lena will speak up. I will say, you do have to remember it is a sewer. It's not just going to be straight open.
Agreed. But I mean, they shouldn't be like watching the corners at all times, right?
I don't think they would, but we don't really know what to expect.
You're completely correct. Let's do a vote. Or our leader, are you okay with giving Kagami leadership, or would you rather vote?
He can do whatever he wants.
Well, you're gonna come with. I mean, you're coming with us, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if that's your leader, we'll follow him.
All right, Kagami, we look at you.
Uh,
What are the Munchkins doing?
Kagami will sigh and say, "We can just go in with the dark vision." I think that'd just be our best bet.
Dark vision.
All right, Munchkins out.
You know, we still haven't agreed on that name.
Kagami will sigh, and I'll say he's not going to prepare the spell now, and he will do that next session.
All right.
End session.
Nice.
Yippee.
Can't wait to play in 5 weeks.
Yep, 5 weeks. 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Wait,
All
Will,
right.
you're gonna be gone for how long?
Huh? Just
According
a couple
to his-
days.
Yeah, according to his calendar, he'll be good again the week of the 10th.
Is that accurate?
According to his
William?
calendar, aka his girlfriend, not him.
Oh,
His calendar.
so all of next week you're dead, correct, William?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the week after.
the week after.
Is a
Daniel,
potential. We don't know.
Potential, correct.
Because you
I'm
gotta
assuming,
also.
Daniel, you can semi-confirm that week.
Semi-confirm, yeah, because I'm still trying to find a job, and if I get a job and it's like all of a sudden my hours.
Do more
are, like,
hours? Yeah, I
yeah,
understand.
like, yeah, you know.
I also could semi-confirm. My boss told me that like the week after next, he's probably gonna try to have me go on evening shifts, which will actually be like 2 to 10. So Yeah, no.
See, unlucky. All right. Well, good sesh. Good sesh.
Listen, I'm trying to push us to be consistent, guys.
Yes.
It's consistency.
And
Because I'm
anything to
actually
say?
remembering what Raijin's character is again.
Anything to say before I
Oh.
end recording? No?
Fucking Will Munchkins. Also,
Die.
I really thought that girl was poor. I mean, like, if you look at the fucking photo, she looks like she's
Doesn't look
depressed, sitting on a
poor.
staircase.
She
and
has
just
a
fucking
ribbon in her
destitute.
hair. Like she has a ribbon in her hair and a matching ribbon on her cat. It's just I don't think she looks poor
She
at
does
all.
not. She does not look poor whatsoever.
All right.
It's just like a poor person isn't gonna be wearing a long dress that doesn't look tattered at all with long, well-kept hair. I
It
don't know.
looked
It just
tattered to
doesn't
me.
look.
Like the edges look frayed and worn. Like they've just been like it's an old ass dress, and she's got like hand-me-downs and shit.
I think it's just the art style. Like
I
it looks
I
watercolor.
I genuinely think that's just shading. Anyway, I have to pee. I'm in the recording. Goodbye. GG's.
Goodbye.
Guys,
Goodbye.
I'm trying to. I'm gonna Riz. That's my goal next session. Straight Riz.
Good luck.